Miss VN here. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for stopping by. If you are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can see more videos in the future. I make 2 to 3 videos per week. And today I'm talking about this right here, and it is the Power Couple kit of Sunday Riley. And it features the Good Jeans and the Luna Night Oil. And this was the only thing that I bought from the Sephora VIB sale, believe it or not. This was the only thing, this was the only thing that I felt that I needed because I just have so much in my collection. And prior to that I was already purchasing a whole lot, and so I decided not to get anything else, but I wanted to try this. And prior to getting this, I did get a sample of them from Sephora, and I have been using it for about 2 weeks. And yes, there was 2 different samples, 2 different times, because I had thought that I lost it, and so I went back and asked for another sample, and so I had like 2 weeks worth of sample to use. And then I finally decided to order it, and this came in today, and so I wanted to do a review of it right away because I have been using it for a while. So yeah, I feel that I have been using it for 2 weeks, and I can tell you guys how I feel about it. So what it is, so the Good Jeans, this bottle right here is an all-in-one lactic acid treatment, and then there's the Luna retinol night sleeping oil right here, and I don't know which one it is or if it's both, but it does work, you guys, for my skin. I can see a major difference in my skin when I'm using this. Let me tell you a little bit about the Luna oil. I'm sure you've seen so much information about it, but just it has blue tansy, German chamomile, Cape chamomile, and it's supposed to even toned complexions. And so it says, wake up to luminous, youthful skin. Supposed to help with fine lines and wrinkles, UV aging, and pore size while promoting clearer, smoother skin. And I do agree with that for the oil. And for the Good Jean, it says that it's an all-in-one lactic acid treatment, and it's high in potency, purifies grade lactic acid, instant plumps lines, and smooths the appearance of deeper wrinkles. And high pigmentation for an even toned complexion. And it has licorice in there for brightening, aloe and arnica to soothes. And it says that it helps to clarify, exfoliates, plump lines, and correct uneven tones for immediate radiance. So the first night that I started using this, I woke up and I felt my skin was smoother. I always had, prior to using these two, I always had bumps on my skin. I've always had problem with acne my whole life. That's my history. Oily skin, just my whole life. I just had to deal with that. And then I also have to deal with blemish scarrings, like all the pimple scarrings and stuff like that. I have tons of that. So after the first night of using this right here, I felt my skin, just the texture of my skin was completely different. It was very smooth, and it just felt tightening, and it felt like it was smooth, because I always had like little bumps and scarring and just blemishes all over the place, like all the time. It's never gone away in my whole life. And so I'm really hoping that this is like the miracle product that will make it go away. And you know what? I noticed that it actually has. I have these blemishes over here that's lasted for like maybe, I don't know, maybe a month or 2 months now, and it hasn't gone away. But after using this for 2 weeks, I noticed that this has significantly faded down, where it's not, like when I touch it right here, there's no raised up bumps or anything. It's just smooth out. It's just my skin texture, and I can see that it's fading. And that's only using it after 2 weeks. And so I'm really looking forward to using it longer and see how it actually fades. And and then I do feel a little bit tingly after I put the Good Jeans on. So what I do is wash my face, clean, like double cleanse, and I just put this on. I don't use anything else. Before that I was putting on my vitamin C serum at night, but I stopped doing that at night now. I just put on my vitamin C serum in the morning before I get ready, and that's another video. But so I just put this on, I wait for like 5 minutes, and then I put this on. So when I put this on, it kind of stings a little bit, it kind of feels tingly, The first week that I was using it, every time I put it on, I felt like it was like pulling my skin, going underneath my skin, doing something. I felt it working. So now when I put this on, after 2 weeks, it doesn't feel as tingly anymore. I don't know if it's not, maybe it's my skin is getting used to it, so I don't have that strong of a tingly feeling, but I can feel that it works. And for the price that it is, I know it's expensive, and everyone's always like, oh, it's expensive, does it work, does it work? You know, everyone is very curious, and I was too. I knew someone who had like beautiful skin, and she was using all Sunny Riley products, and one of my subscribers, you know who I'm talking about, she's no longer with us, but her skin was beautiful, and so I was really intrigued, you know, like I wanted to try it because like that's all she was using, and her skin was beautiful, so I wanted to try as well. And so far, after 2 weeks of using it, I'm really happy with the result. I'm really happy with my skin texture. It is not as red anymore, and I do notice like around the side of my nose, the pores, the little clogged up pores, it's not as much anymore. Before, within a week, I will start seeing like, you know, build up on my pores and everything, but now I don't see it. Maybe this is helping even tightening my pores as well, because obviously there's like none right there anymore. Yeah, and then I am getting some breakouts right now. After like maybe 3 or 4 days of using it, I did start breaking out like over here, but it's not as much as I normally would. Like this area right here was like one time of breaking out, so it like broke up in clusters, but now it's just one here, one there. After I started using this, so I think my skin was just, you know, cleansing out all the bad stuff and just kind of pushing it out there. And so I'm hoping after another 2 weeks, after a month of using this, you know, my skin won't be popping up pimples everywhere, and I'm hoping that this is like the amazing product that will kind of transform and help my pimple and, you know, cystic acne problems. But so far, I really like it. So far, just after 2 weeks, I have noticed a major difference, like very much. Yeah. So that's all, you guys. Just wanted to share them with you. I did get this, you know, the Power Couple. I think is the best for your money if you want to first start trying it out. And if you don't want to try it out yet, just go to Sephora and get a sample. They'll be happy to give you samples, and they give pretty generous samples that last me like a whole week. And I wasn't using it like, you know, a lot, probably not 2 or 3 drops like they suggested. And so here's the product right here for the Luna oil, and it's a blue oil right there, and there is like blue and green color added on to there, but then that one is added on was so that you can see if the oil has been massaged into your face or not when you put it on. If it hasn't been massaged into your hand, it'll still be blue, or into your skin. So it's right there as blue, and if you haven't blended in, it's still blue, but then once you blend it in, like the color goes away. And it has a very unique scent, very strong scent as well. Like it smells like something I've known in the past, like back in my home country. I can't put my nose on there, but I can't like think of a name or like what it really smells like, but it's like a very familiar smell, like something that I have smelled before when I was little. Maybe it was like a flower or something like that. I don't know, but it smells really good. But the Good Genes though, it has like lemongrass scent in there, so it is kind of hard to get used to at first. But I am used to it now, so I really don't notice that much. But when you first put it on, it really smells kind of like that earthy, natural lemongrass, kind of like the brand the Juice or something like that. Juice Beauty, yeah, their products are all like has the lemongrass and like the natural scent in there, and this one has that scent in there too as well, just a teeny tiny bit, but you get over it once you put it on your face, and once you blend it in and it dries out, you don't smell it anymore. But I do love the smell of this Luna. It smells like tea. Yeah, well, of course it has chamomile in there, so it kind of smells like the chamomile tea, but like it has, I don't know, it just smells really good. Luna smells like a cup of tea. I mean, it just smells like a cup of chamomile tea, and that's exactly what it is, because you know they have German chamomile in there, so of course it's gonna smell like that. So that is all for today's video, you guys. I hope that was somewhat helpful. I will do an update after maybe a few months of using it and see how my skin is, and maybe do like I'll try to take a before and after picture, since I haven't taken a before picture of the 2 weeks I started using it.